This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando.
It's Destiny Friday. It's SwagDean. You're on Dice Commando. It's a good day already. We're messing around again with my Smash Duos concept. Wanted to share more of the deck lists that I designed. Once again, quick recap. I built these IRL at Gen Con for last year, just kind of goof around. The concept is taking characters that weren't smashable, jamming two of them together into a single character where you get one die from each instead of, two of the one character, like an elite value, and kind of manufacturing a new character from it to increase our smash pool. And today we're going to be getting into C3PO R2D2, which is actually the first one I designed. So this is an option. So obviously this is a blue character, red character. So I had to decide if I was going to give access to blue. I chose not to because it gets complicated with force abilities. But I did give some blue cards, as you'll see. There's 3 blue cards. These were usually cheaper and, more support characters. You do get some damage from R2, but it's not amazing. So this is definitely more of a support character, and I had to push the power in a couple ways to kind of help them. So they have very high value, very useful utilitarian cards. They have more supports that will stay in play and redeploy weapons, things like that, so that they can carry their own in the Smash format. I gave them 11 health, you can see 1 die of each, and their ability I gave as a hybrid of the two. So after you activate this character, you may turn one of your dice. Oh, I just got a typo down there. You turn on of your dice. Oops. One of your dice to its first side, or resolve one of your dice, increasing its value by 1. So you basically get to choose whether you wanted to use the traditional R2 or C3PO ability. So for your dice package, went heavy on the droid stuff, so after they die, the droid events, that will be in play. So Coruscant Police, it's actually good value, especially in Smash. This is a card that was kind of slept on in, kind of the meta or whatever, but for 2 cost, no blanks, all irrelevant sides, 50-50 damage, that's not bad. And a bonus if you have a Scoundrel die to remove when you play it. So this is in there. We have the Resistance Trench Fighters. Now they're just like decent die that, has a home now in Smash. So more than 50% damage size. It's a little expensive, but has a good action, which in Smash is nice. You can remove the die to remove a die, showing an equal value. So on a stick, mitigation is pretty good. I find that you mostly use it when you happen to roll a blank or you have a side that you don't love and your opponent has a die that is not great at the moment but could get scarier later. You're like, I'll just remove this blank to remove that blank so you don't re-roll it into something better. But it's still a nice option when you get desperate, but ideally you're going to get those 2s and 3s to smash into your opponent's face. Had to do the salvaged arm for C3PO. This was in every droid deck at the time, and hero droids not being in Smash was a little bit frustrating for me, just because hero droids was very meta in a couple different iterations. Whether you had the 3 droids, whether you had Satine and the 2 droids, whether you had a Jedi in one of them, there was a whole bunch of decks that featured the hero droids. So I wanted to get them into Smash, and this is a great way to do it. Communication module, again, droid synergy, especially hero droid synergy. In Smash we have the commando battle droid deck, but this, even more of that stuff. So this is still carving out kind of unique space in the Smash world. So it's giving you kind of repeatability with your stuff. Ancient Saber, it was a bomb. It's not in a bunch of Smash decks, but this is a nice spot for it. The modifier can suck when you only have one base die that has a 1 and a 2 on it. So you might be more often using this for its healing ability, things like that, but it's there. It's good. Ray's lightsaber, it has redeploy. Also has a modifier, also has a pay side, but you can give your character a shield. You're not going to be giving it to Ray. I mean, there are 2 Rays in Smash, so you might get another copy if you were to have that partner and get that extra bonus, but still just a solid redeploy weapon. And then now we're getting into heavy theme, so clever distraction. It's got, R2 on the art, and it's very versatile. So like I said, one of the heavy utilitarian, this deck. One of those things is probably going to be good for you. Field Medic, just heal damage from any character. Retreat, which I don't think is in Smash, or if it is, it's not a lot. So just no, let's get out of this round. This is C3PO going, I'm out of here, running away. Alter, another great thematic art. Very useful. Turn 2 dice to sides of your choice. That could be yours, that could be your opponent's. That's always going to be good. Automated defense, spot a droid, remove a die. Like I said, even if they're dead, you can spot those police. Energize, roll a droid die on one of your characters or supports back into play. And in this case, if you're trying to get the melees on R2, it's the way to get, you only have 1 die. Boom, you can ring it back out. Logistics, it's a good deck for ramping. There are a lot of resource size, especially on C3PO. Caution, like I said, leaning into a little bit of that this is a good support character that can still, bring good value. So, if you're not needing that C3PO, remove it. Give your partner 3 shields. And sound the alarm. Again, I think we're leaving into the theme of 3PO here, who wants to flee at all times. Let's sound the alarm. Let's freak out. Let's reroll all the dice that are showing damage. I do not like it. We got Outer Rim Outpost, which is, I know in a recent video I talked about how much I liked getting new battlefields into Smash. But they're in the art, and it's just like I said, utilitarian. Leaning into that, gain a resource, draw a card. That's awesome at all times. So a lot of utility in this deck. It just has a lot of the things that you want. It's not inherently scary, but in a less efficient format. Like just having cards that just do good and useful things. A lot of times you can just kind of outvalue your opponent. So that was kind of the theory with this deck. So again, if you wanted to build this IRL, these are the cards that I put together for this version. Obviously you can tweak it if you want. If you don't have one of those Ancient Sabers, although they should be pretty cheap to acquire now, but if you don't have many of those, I would just say another 2 cost upgrade would probably be good there. You have the ones which like I said, very useful, or they can be overwritten for something like this. It's strong. I wouldn't go another redeploy. But yeah, here is C3PO R2D2 from the Smash Duos concept. Thanks again for hanging out, and as always, go Commando.
Thank you.